Hello and welcome to today's and yesterday's update. So I completely finished the very first page of the comic, and I think it looks pretty good and up to my standards of completion. I'm sure it's subject to go back to this page and change it when I'm finished because there may be some things about the process that are different now. But I think this is a pretty good first attempt, and it looks how I would like to, the quality of every single page around this level of quality and detail. So once I was finished that, I thought, well, I'll do one more test page because I want to make sure that I'm getting my timing right when I time how long it takes. And I just want to get a feel for it on pages that I really would like to enjoy drawing, pages that are set in a similar, next to each other into the comic. So I thought, I already did the sketch. If you remember, before I changed up the photo, I did this original sketch of, let me get this out here. I did this original sketch, these two original sketches, to plan out how the page was originally going to look. But I decided I wanted to change it to what it is now. So so I changed it, and I decided I would take the this is the panel full. It takes up about 8 layers. I decided that I would take the sketch that I did on this page and copy and paste it into its own file to start this drawing. So here's the drawing in the state that it's in right now, and I'll show you a little bit of how I took the original sketch and turned it into this. So this is the line art. It's obviously not finished, but the setup for this page had to be different because it was no longer going to be, this was the top half of the page and there was something going on completely different on the bottom. So I took the original sketch, which had these two, let me take this off first. I had this, she, in the part of this drawing up here, she was over here, and the body was over here, and this looked completely different on the last sketch. So what I did was I took the, this tool, which is the lasso tool, and you just circle around what you want to move, and then you use the hand or moving tool, and you can actually move individual parts of the drawing around the page. So I just took it from where it was up here, which was like about here, if I remember, like right there is exactly where it was, and I moved it over and down to here. So then I would have more space for the words, and it had to fill up the whole page, and it couldn't just leave a huge white blob in this center. So then after everything is done, it's going to look like this with the space here and a question mark in the middle, and yeah. And it will be its own individual page. And after these two test pages, I believe that I'll go on to start just sketching out the pages and then like splitting up the sketching and coloring. But I want to make sure that I have the aesthetic, the style, and the consistency that I want for every page down packed before I go in and start with the rest of the project.